Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing you your new Blu-ray and DVD shopping guide and reviews for Tuesday, February 12th, 2019. So this week, guys, I don't have a ton of reviews, but I do have a couple of really good things. Remember, you guys can find affiliate links to purchase these movies down in the description below. So first up is the 12th and final season of The Big Bang Theory, releasing on a Blu-ray and digital copy combo pack. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $32.99, Target $37.99. It's also releasing on a DVD. Best Buy $28.99, Amazon, Target, Walmart $32.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send me over a copy for review, The Big Bang Theory Season 12. I did post an unboxing of this if you guys want a more in-depth look at the packaging. It's just a 2-disc set and an episode guide there. Now, I was expecting a little more out of this, being the 12th and final season and one of the most popular shows on TV for I think pretty close to the 12 seasons it was on. Maybe it didn't quite pick up at first, but in this season, for some reason, they really tried super hard to resolve Stewart's story, which, I mean, he was never one of the main characters. So why they put so much time into revolving his story, I do not know. Raj tries a arranged marriage. He asks his father or his parents to arrange a marriage for him because he's tired of being alone. And to me, this aspect of the story just they didn't really develop it. It just kind of fizzled, and they didn't do a lot with Raj for the final season. This season really focuses on Sheldon and Amy, and I guess to me it was always kind of like, is Sheldon the main character or is Leonard the main character? I mean, I guess it's Sheldon. I don't know. They always kind of shared it, but it's really about him and Amy being put up for a Nobel Prize, and there's these other two guys kind of trying to steal it from them, and they're kind of fighting to get the Nobel Prize. And you know, Sheldon's lifelong dream to win a Nobel Prize. And Leonard and Penny, I mean, they don't really have a lot going on. They have this whole thing about having children, and Penny doesn't want to. And, you know, the story didn't do much. The final episode, they kind of resolved it a little, but I didn't really like the way they resolved it. And to me, too, the ending, you know, it was, I don't know if it was supposed to be like this big emotional ending, but I didn't find it to be. To me, it just, they kind of ended it, you know, in a way, trying to spoil it too much, but where it's just kind of like, things are just the same as always, you know? No big revelations or anything. And maybe that's kind of what they're going for. Just, you know, things are just going to keep on going the way they've been going. But to me, I would have liked to have seen some kind of huge thing happen, huge change. And maybe they were going for that with Sheldon. I don't know. But this season, guys, I would say, you know, it's at least on par with the previous seasons. I think it really started strong with some really funny episodes, had a little bit of dip in the middle, and it ended pretty strong. You know, it's a good season. There's nothing wrong with this season at all. I definitely enjoyed it. Just for the final season, I felt like it was lacking a little bit, but I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, you're going to start on season 12. But if you guys have been watching, you know, all along, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to enjoy this one. I gave this season a 3.5 out of 5. You know, it's definitely fun and a good story going on. But like I said, I just think they felt a little short of really resolving the show and ending it well. Next up, they'll also be releasing the Big Bang Theory Seasons 1 through 12 box set. It's going to release on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $179.99 and Target $199.99. Now that's really not, I mean, yeah, it's a lot to put out, $200 at once. But if you guys haven't been buying all the seasons, you know, I don't know the math, but I mean, 200 at 10 seasons at $20 each, that'd be 200. So you're less than $20 a season. So that's not bad for a Blu-ray and digital. And it's also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $142.25, Best Buy and Target $149.99. Now I don't know about the DVD version because the pictures of it looks like a smaller box, and maybe it's just the movies in there. The Blu-ray version is a bigger box set. Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of the entire box set for review. Now, I posted an unboxing of this one, guys. I really don't want to try to show you guys this whole thing in this video because it would not fit on the screen and it would take a lot of time. But it does have this cool kind of book that has all the discs, and then it has this cool episode guidebook, and it's pretty cool. Like I said, I did do an unboxing of that. If you guys want to check that out, just search for The Big Bang Theory on my channel. Now, how to review seasons 1 through 12. Guys, I've always enjoyed this show. I didn't start watching it right at the beginning. My wife really got into it, and we started watching it together. And, you know, I've always enjoyed it. I think the characters are fun. The show is, you know, moderately funny at least. I think a lot of times it does excel in the humor, but it's always at least moderately funny, and just great fun characters. To me, the issue with this show was that, you know, it started out as these 4 just kind of nerdy guys, all scientists. You know, they didn't have real good social skills. They didn't have women. They couldn't get women. They had no clue how to find women. And, you know, kind of their awkwardness and their nerdiness was a lot of the fun of this show. And then it kind of developed into all of them, you know, getting women who were way out of their league somehow, and getting married and, you know, having kids. And, you know, I guess that's a progression of the story. But to me, I felt like once they started, you know, kind of getting girlfriends and stuff, you know, it took away from the show a little bit, because, you know, they weren't these nerdy, awkward guys anymore. They were nerdy for sure, but you know, they had the social skills, and they got women, and to me, it just took a little bit away. But like I said, I've always enjoyed this show, guys, and it like, if you guys haven't seen it, I think I kind of already described it. It's just about these 4 scientists and nerd culture, and, you know, some people kind of credit this with really the big explosion in nerd culture. I'm sure it at least helped. But it's a fun show, guys. I would give the entire show a 3.5 out of 5. I always feel like the seasons are maybe just a little too long. You know, I feel like this is a show that would benefit from not quite running 23 episodes, because I always feel like there's a couple filler episodes. But check this one out, guys, if you haven't already. Next up is 47 Meters Down Uncaged. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy combo pack. Amazon and Walmart $19.96. Best Buy and Target $19.99. It's also releasing on a DVD. Walmart $14.96, Amazon and Target $14.99, and Best Buy $22.99. Price is probably going to change since it is actually more expensive than the Blu-ray. Lionsgate did send me over a copy for review. It's not looking so bad now, but it came pretty crunched. The discs are kind of weird. I don't know that I've really seen a Lionsgate title with discs quite like that. And they're just plain, but it's just a different look for sure. I don't know if it has to do with the studio who made this or whatever, but sequel to 47 Meters Down. And you don't have to see the first one because the story is completely unrelated, just kind of using the title again. And so what happens is there's these 2 girls who are, I'm just guessing here, stepsisters. They're kind of like in this jungle atmosphere. And the dad or the stepdad or whatever he is, he's like a diver. And so the 2 girls are supposed to go on this glass bottom boat tour or whatever of great white sharks. And they're in line waiting, and these other 2 girls from school show up, and they're like, oh, come with us. And they kind of go to this like swimming hole, and it's like cliffs and like this nice swimming hole. And there's like a platform in the middle, and they're just kind of screwing around. And then one of the girls is like, oh, this is the entrance to the underwater caves. And there's all this scuba gear here because it's like her dad's company or whatever is storing their gear there. And so they decide to go and explore. From here, though, I mean, my only complaint from here is that, you know, because they're all wearing scuba masks and, you know, all this stuff, it's real hard to follow who's who. And, you know, you're like, oh, who's alive, who's dead? You know, it's real hard to really keep up with the characters in that way. But so what happens is they go under there, and there's like these sharks down there, and, you know, they're trying to escape. And I'll tell you what, guys, there's some good scares in this one, some good jump scares, you know, where just sharks come out of nowhere. And this is one of those movies that like just won't end. Like, I was like, oh, that movie's pretty short. Was it like half an hour long? And then a shark comes out of the water. And you're like, oh, okay, it's not over. And this happens several times in the movie. But I actually really enjoyed this one, guys. It was a fun. It looked really good. The sharks were really well animated. Just a fun, kind of creature horror movie. I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next up is Bliss. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Walmart $21.72, Target $21.99, and Best Buy $22.99. It's also releasing on a DVD. Amazon, Target, and Walmart $13.19, Best Buy $19.99. Now, Dark Sky Films did send me over a copy for review. Now, I did review this one a few weeks ago, or a month or two ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but I kind of feel like there's a little bit different experience watching it on my TV. I don't have a home theater, but I do have like a sound bar with a subwoofer. And I just feel like, watching the Blu-ray was a very different positive experience. When I'm sent screeners, I do watch, on my computer. But got to check this one out. And I think I enjoyed it more the second time. The first time, I think I missed a few things, and it really had me questioning a few things about the film. And now I don't understand why, but sometimes that happens when you watch a film for the second time. So it's about this kind of starving or struggling artist, and she's like working on this painting, and she's just lacking focus and not getting it done. And her agent drops her, and she needs money for the rent, and she doesn't have any money. And then she just like starts doing tons of drugs and drinking like crazy, and parties with her friend and her friend's boyfriend, and they kind of have this crazy like menage a trois party thing, and somehow they turn her into a vampire. Now, to me, I don't understand why they didn't just come right out and have like a scene where they bite her neck or whatever, but somehow she becomes a vampire, and she kind of has just like this hunger for blood. I think they do kind of make it where you're like, are the drugs making her crazy, or is she really a vampire? Because she seems to like get this insane bloodlust, but beyond that, she's just acting really crazy and out there, and she doesn't really seem to know what's going on. And even the whole thing, like with her friends, is really weird, because they're like telling her, like, what's going on, and they're not just coming right out and saying it. And then they're like, oh, there's rules, and it's like, well, why don't you tell her the rules? I definitely, the second time, I noticed there's kind of this really unique kind of cinematography to this that's pretty cool. And I did enjoy this movie, guys. It is kind of a modern vampire story. I just wish they had developed, kind of how she became a vampire, and her friends maybe letting her in on it a little more. It was confusing. And then she kind of like has these visions of people she killed, but it's like, are they vampires now, or they're just visions? Or there's a lot of things that I just kind of think that they didn't really necessarily explain. There's a crazy ending that you don't see coming. But definitely check this one out, guys. I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next up, Star Trek Discovery Season 2 is releasing on Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $34.99. Target $44.99. Best Buy will have an exclusive Steelbook, which will include Blu-ray for $39.99. Now, I did pre-order that one, but I have not received it yet. So I'll try to bring you guys an unboxing of that once I get it. It is also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy and Walmart $29.99. Target $39.99. Next up is Good Boys. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for this, but I don't remember exactly what it was about. Just that these kids were, let's call them obnoxious. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Walmart $22.96, Best Buy $22.99, and Target $24.99. It's also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $17.96, Best Buy $21.99, and Target $23.99. Next up is the Peanut Butter Falcon. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $12.99. Target $17.99. It's also releasing on a DVD. Walmart $12.96. Amazon and Best Buy $13.99. Target $14.89. I am thinking about picking this one up, guys. I do like peanut butter. Next up is the Angry Birds Movie 2, releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $20.03. Best Buy and Target $24.99. Also releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Walmart $19.96. Best Buy $19.99. Target $22.99. And then we'll be getting a DVD release. Amazon and Walmart $19.96. Target $19.99 and Walmart $22.99. Next up is Popstar Never Stop Stopping, releasing on a Blu-ray Steelbook. Now this one should be a wide release, and it is from Shout Factory, so it kind of has that that look of the Shout Factory Steelbooks. I did pre-order this one, but I won't have it for a few more days, and I'll try to bring you guys an unboxing of that one as soon as I can. Amazon and Target $24.99, Walmart $27.73, and Best Buy no listing. Next up is the 100 Season 6 releasing on Blu-ray. Amazon and Target $23.99, Best Buy $24.99, and Walmart no listing. Also releasing on a DVD, Target $23.99, Best Buy $27.99, Amazon $29.99, and Walmart no listing. Next up, Cobra Kai Seasons 1 and 2 will be releasing on a DVD. If you guys aren't familiar with this, this is kind of like a continuation of the Karate Kid story, but this was like a YouTube Red thing, I believe it is, and they're releasing it on DVD, which is cool. Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Target $19.99, and Best Buy $22.99. Next up is Polaroid releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $12.96, Target $12.99, Best Buy $13.99. This is a movie that could be interesting. I would like to check this one out at some point in the future. And the last of the new movies I have is A Snow White Christmas. This one's releasing on a DVD. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $13.99, Walmart $19.95. Now, before you guys go, I do have one out now movie to review for you guys. It did come a little late, but Mill Creek Entertainment sent over the thing. Now, this is the remake version, and I've never seen the original, so I can't really compare it, although I've heard people do not like this one as much as the original. So here is a look at the inside. Cool artwork on the disc. So what this movie is about is these people are doing some sorts of experiments or something in Antarctica, and they have one of those little snow car things, and they crash it into this hole, and there's like this spaceship down there, and so these other people come to check it out, and they find this being, and it gets loose, and what it can do is it can duplicate people or matter or whatever. So basically it will duplicate you, and I guess you die. I'm not sure what happened to their bodies, and it looks like you, but it wants to kill you, and I think it wanted to put like symbiotes inside you and stuff, and use you to make new aliens or something. I don't think they really got into a lot of like what its motivation was or anything, but that seemed kind of like what was happening. So then they become paranoid, and like they think everybody's one of these aliens, and they're trying to find ways to prove who's an alien and who's not an alien. And they're stuck out in this Antarctic wasteland or whatever. This movie's okay. I definitely enjoyed it. I didn't really find it to be scary. It was a fun story, and the effects to me were pretty good. I really liked the effects, and I just found this movie overall to be okay. The acting was okay, the story was okay. But if you guys haven't seen it, I'd check it out. I'm curious if you have seen it and you've seen the original. What are your thoughts on comparing the two? I will have to check out the original. I think I do have it somewhere around here, or maybe not. I can't remember now. But I give this one a 3 out of 5, guys. It's a decent movie for sure, above average, all around. But that is it for me this week, guys. If you guys are picking anything up, I'd love to hear what you're picking up. If you guys have seen any of these movies, I'd also love to hear what you thought of them down in the comment section below. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out the suggested videos. For more movie news, check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.